Ayan. So, just to answer yung mga feeds, just to share yung mga feeds, kasi may mga feeds akong nababasa about bakit hindi sinasagot ni God yung prayers ko, bakit was God ever hard on me? Well, I would answer no. I'm so grateful that God removed those people sa buhay ko. Kasi masakit, yeah, masakit. Natural yun, mararamdaman natin yun siya. But, He knows what's best for us. Ako kasi, kahit sa umpisa, yeah, nung first time, when I received that chat message, gumuho yung mundo ko eh. It's not for me, for my kids. Kasi ang tagal ko nagtiis. Nagtiis ako eh. Tiniis ko lahat. Lahat. Lahat na. Lahat ng alam niyong sakit. Physically. Lahat guys. Mentally, sobra. Pag nasa narcissistic na tao kayo, iba. Iba. Lahat. Parang lahat mararamdaman mo. And even my children felt that too. So, nung na-receive namin yung chat, na-receive ko siya, pero binasa siya ng mga anak ko. So, I know how hurtful it was. Kasi they all wanted was a complete family. Kaya ako nagtiis ng ilang taon is because I wanted my children to have a complete family. And yes, I asked God, why? Pero ako rin yung sumagot. And I apologize. Sabi ko, God, I'm sorry po. Father, I'm sorry. Alam ko may rason bakit nangyari to. Alam ko may rason bakit mo hinayaan na mangyari to sa amin. And then after that, tuloy-tuloy. Mga resibo guys, yung sinasabi na hindi mo kailangang maghanap ng ebidensya. Ibibigay siya ni Lord sa'yo. Yes. Oo, nangyari siya. Binigay niya sa akin lahat ng kailangan kong evidence. Lahat. Kasi hindi ko alam kung sino yung girl. At ang nakakatawa, she's 1 year older than dun sa namatay kong anak. Nakakatawa lang. So yun, I know may pedophile something ever since. Kasi hindi naman siya once nangyari. Tapos, yun, so, I did ask God. Pero sabi ko nga, sinagot ko rin siya. That's why I'm grateful. About the healing, parang ang tagal. Kasi meron laging nagsasalita sa utak mo eh. Hindi siya nawawala. So, yun yung hinihil ko with Him. And I'm thankful that He's actually sending me angels na linawan ako yung isip ko. Kailangan slowly. Huwag mo madaliin yung paghihil. It took me a year and a half and I'm still on the process of healing. I wouldn't say that I'm already healed, but I'm on the process. I am. Kasi kaya ko nang lumaban eh. Kasi kaya ko nang gawin kung ano yung dapat kong gawin. And I'm already starting. Legally, yes, I am. So, I would say na nandoon na ako. I've loved the person, yeah, I guess. Pero siguro, unti-unting nawawala yun siya nang nalaman ko yung mga bagay na hindi dapat nangyari sa amin, sa akin, sa mga anak ko. Siguro, doon pa lang talaga accept ko na ayoko na. Pero I hold on. Kasi nga, yung mga anak ko, gusto na ayokong magtitiis ako. I mean, alam mo yun, bilang nanay, magtitiis ka just to provide your children a good family or that they could call a family. Pero nga, kung meron kasing pain, mauulit at mauulit siya eh. gagawin at gagawin ng mga anak ko yun. So, mas mabuti pang mawala na lang doon sa relasyon na yun. Kahit sabihin mong broken, we're not broken. I wouldn't say that my kids are into a broken family. Because God is leading us the way. God is handling my family. I surrendered my children. I surrendered myself to God. Para siya'y mamuno. He's now the head of my family. He provides everything we needed. Financially, kulang eh. Tinitiis kami eh. Alam mo yun, kung magkano yung gusto niya. Diba? Pero, siya yan. Pero, yun nga, sabi ko, right now, I'm on it. Strong. Pinalaki ako ng sex bomb. Laban-laban. Hindi tayo bumabawi. Sa gulong ng buhay, I always choose to fight for what is right. Pero, yung right kasi ngayon is not to have a complete family and to fight for that person who left us or who abandoned us. Kasi, hindi siya karapat-dapat. Hindi siya karapat-dapat. But yeah, if in case that he surrendered his life to God, God will be the center of his life. Why not? Diba? I'm just a daughter of God who will follow him. But that is, diba? Kay God siya magsusurrender. Only God knows. We don't know. Medyo mabagal yung pag-andar ng yung progress, but I know I'm onto it. We are onto it. I'm just waiting for him eh. He knows when. Maybe hindi pa nga ako ready. Or maybe meron pa akong kailangan gawin. Maybe kailangan ko muna tapusin yung laban ko. Legally. Para mabigay na sa akin ni God yung para sa akin. Yung dreams na sinurrender ko before akong pumasok sa matrimony, sa covenant ni God. I always follow what He wants me to do eh. Maliban dito. Pero kasi, my husband asked that kay God na I will be his wife. So I was given, but then siguro hindi talaga siya akma. There will be only certain years, mga ganyan, or panahon, pero hanggang doon lang yun. Kaya siguro ngayon, sabi ni God, ako na masusunod, pinagbigyan na kita. So yun, kinuha niya na, inalis niya na sa buhay ko kasi nga, toxic. Kasi nga, hindi siya dapat. Not unless magbago siya. Kailangan niyang harapin yung demonyo sa sarili niya. You have to face the demon inside you bago mo masabi na you're following God's footstep. So sa atin, may mga delays, pero He wouldn't say no. Hindi pwedeng hindi gaganda unless sinurrender mo, lalo na't sinurrender mo sa Kanya yung buhay mo. Ibibigay niya yan. Na-delay lang. Antay lang tayo. Kasi nandito na tayo eh. Nagsisimula na yung laban natin. And marami pang darating na laban. I know. Kasi hindi tayo hahayaan ng demonyo na mag-succeed. Kasi ang gusto niya, masira ng totally yung family. So, I surrendered everything to God. I surrendered my husband and my son to God. Siya na yung bahala sa kanila. Mananalo bang kaaway sa kasal nila? It's still up to Him. So God bless everyone. Stay in love and stay with God.